One musical is reimagining Stephen Sondheim's acclaimed musical, Sunday in the Park with George.
So this version is bringing dance to the forefront.
Blue, 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 still sitting. Red, that perfume blue, all night blue, green, the window shut. Dot, 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 sitting, dot, dot, waiting, dot, dot, getting fat, fat, fat. More yellow, dot, dot, waiting to go out, out, out. But no, 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 George, finish the hat, finish the hat. Have to finish the hat first. Hat, 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 hot, hot, hot. It's hot in here.
Wow. I like what's happening here.
That's right. The original production won the 1985 Pulitzer Prize and earned 10 Tony nominations, including Best Musical. That's Stephen Sondheim, baby.
That's double digits.
That's right.
Hey, guess what? Now you can see Graham Phillips and Talia Suskauer. I'm sorry if I butchered that. They're starring in the show at the Axelrod Performing Arts Center in the Great Garden State of New Jersey. And this morning they are giving us a behind-the-scenes look. So please, without any further ado, welcome to the show, Graham and Talia. Woo! Hey. Look at this tall drink of water.
Wow.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hi.
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for having us.
This is a power suit if I've seen one.
This is
Nice place you got.
genetically gifted people right here.
I know, really.
Holy smokes, how you both feeling?
Great.
Yeah?
Happy to be here.
We're happy to have you. So, first of all, this is a show that's had legs.
Yes.
Over the decades, over the millennium. This version is dance forward. Talk to us. Yeah. Talk to us in the incorporation of dance in this here musical.
Oh, we will not be dancing.
No.
We'll be singing.
We will be danced around.
Yes.
So the show, for those who don't know, it's about the painter George Seurat, who's sort of the father of pointillism.
Yeah.
If you've watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off, you know he has that sort of trippy moment with the painting.
I'm very familiar with that moment.
And one of the beautiful things about the show and one of the challenges is that it really looks at George's relationship with his art and how he balances that with his, or rather doesn't balance it with his relationship with his lover, Dot. And something that's kind of challenging about the show is it's hard sometimes to understand like why he chooses his art so often. Like why is he so obsessed with this creative process? And our director and choreographer, Eamon Foley, had this concept to use dancers to represent the colors on his palette to sort of show like what this world is, to externalize this internal world that he goes into.
Thank you for doing that. Yes. We're showing this up here, and I'm saying, look at those humans dressed as a box of crayons.
But it's the minds like that. Those are the minds behind just tremendous productions.
Yeah, the genius.
Like the one that the two of you are in. Now, it's interesting the way you just described it. It's hard to understand why he picks his art and the creative process over everything outside. You guys are artists. Can you relate to that at all?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think it's a challenging but very rewarding field that we've chosen to be in because sometimes people don't understand why we have to miss certain life events because we're doing what we love to do and what we've chosen to do for work. But it's so rewarding, and I think my character Dot kind of gets she gets to be on the other side. She gets to be the artist's muse.
Yes.
And which is incredibly rewarding, but also frustrating because she gets a little bit of him, but doesn't get all of him in the way that she wants and needs, and can feel neglected. A lot of women, I'm sure, can relate to this. So, yeah.
Unrequited love. Never heard of it. Looking at you, Marco Santos, in the 8th grade. Talk to us about, so you play a painter in this production.
I do.
What are your painting skills in real life?
Don't be modest.
I'm not a great painter.
He's lying.
That's the face of a lie.
So I did a production of this show a year ago, and I had my character sketching all of Act 1, and I really don't. I hadn't really spent much time drawing, and I took a couple of art classes and just started sketching all the time. And you know, people say that practice actually is what makes people better at things.
She's giving you mad side eye right now.
He's fantastic. He's sitting there like sketching all of rehearsal, and the stuff is really good. I mean, I'd be doing stick figures. He's being very
well, I'm drawing the same thing every night. I mean, I'm drawing you in the same pose. Eventually, I'm going to get good at it.
Eventually, you're going to nail it.
He's putting in his 10,000 hours.
I was just going to say.
Wow.
Well, thank you.
I like it. I like this for them.
Now, let's go back to your character.
Yes, please.
Dot. I know.
Sunday in the Park with Dot.
Dot.
Really.
Yes.
Perfect name for that style of painting, right?
I agree.
It's so. the pieces of the puzzle are coming together in my head now.
There's also the connection of the dancers are on point. There's the
You
pointillism
know
thing.
what?
I mean,
I'm sorry, we're just getting
his
warmed
name
up.
again?
Eamon Foley.
Eamon Foley. We're gonna just come here. We're gonna give you the Pulitzer, the Tony, we're gonna give you everything
The
right
People's Choice, the Kids' Choice, all
He
those
deserves
Incredible.
awards.
A lot of women can probably relate to her situation.
Yeah.
What was the process like for you to enter the world of Dot?
Yeah, it wasn't a very tricky one. I think we've all been there where we're fighting for attention, but I did not want to make this character seem like a victim
Right.
or a martyr. I think it's really important that she's strong the entirety of the time and she has agency. And so I hope that will come across to anyone seeing it and hope that a lot of people can relate to Dot and fall in love with her like I have.
That's so interesting. I wonder, and maybe you two know this, or maybe you know this, in the original show that Sondheim wrote, was Dot more of a victim figure? Because that feels like a very good choice for you to be like, you may not be paying attention to me, but I am my own woman.
I think it's like, I want you, I want you, I want you, I want you. That kind of energy that was happening. And Bernadette Peters, who originated it, I mean, she's just absolute icon and idol, and I'm trying to pay homage to her in the best way that I can while also bringing myself to it. But I think there was a lot of like, it's all about him, and I want him, and I need him. And really, there's a lyric in the show that's like, but me, I'm special too, and you need to see me. Right. That's not the lyric, but that's the essence of it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
You being with me is huge for you,
Right.
essentially.
Right. While you're sketching me every night, mister. Poor George is sitting over there like, wait, it's not my fault.
I'm just an artist.
Can we talk about Wicked?
Please.
For a hot second. Take a look at this tweet from more than 10 years ago. All I want to do, my only wish is to be Elphaba in Wicked. Okay, we don't have the tweet, but
That's what it was. That's my
what it
angsty
was.
high school Twitter. You found it.
Oh my gosh, that must have fallen pretty well on you.
It did, and I believe in the power of manifestation, and I just sat there and like dreamt about it and worked really hard, and it was just very cool to have achieved what I had hoped for when I was a teenager.
And we're celebrating a big anniversary.
We are.
Obviously, the movie's been made.
The show's
it's
been
made.
made. Yeah, it's made. It's
It's
there.
being
It's out
edited.
here. It's out here it's going to be out here for us soon.
she is.
The end of this year. This is the first show I ever saw on Broadway.
That's right.
It's still my favorite show to this day. What it means, talk to us about what it means to you to be part of a legacy that is this production.
Oh, that was my first bow on Broadway.
Oh my gosh! Look at
Yeah, you know, I will never get tired of saying that I was in Wicked. It's a dream come true, and to step into the shoes of literal boots of so many incredible women that have played this role. I think I was the 24th or 25th Elphaba.
Oh my gosh.
So I mean, I really feel the power of those women every time I got on stage and did it.
Wow, unbelievable.
And also no stranger to the stage.
I was just gonna say
over there.
You
fella.
directed a film, Rumble Through the Dark,
I did, yeah.
starring no one important really.
Renaissance man.
Aaron Eckhart, Bella Thorne. In all your free time when you're not sketching.
Exactly. Well, I got to say, I saw her like 6 months ago, or not 6 months, maybe a year. When were you doing
I mean,
this?
I was doing it over a year ago.
My concept of time is
Yeah.
so
Can relate. It's okay.
And she was so phenomenal, and I did not know her, and I was like, man, I hope that I can work with her at some point soon, and a year and a half later.
And
I
then
guess it
here
was.
you are.
Manifestation.
Lucky him.
That's right.
Lucky me.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you, Graham.
This was a real treat for us. We appreciate it. Continued success.
Yes.
All the things.
Thank you. Come see our show.
Yes, and if you want to go see the show, you can catch them in Sunday in the Park with George. It's playing at the Axelrod Performing Arts Center in Monmouth County,
The Garden State.
down the shore.
That's right. Down the shore.